Hi, I'm Mrs. Madrigal, and you're watching Hawk Talk. I'm the new assistant principal in charge of student services here at Dorado High School. I came from Valencia High School. I was teacher and athletic director there for 15 years, and I'm very excited to become a Hawk, and I feel very welcomed by everyone, so thank you.
Amy Madrigal, 24 years an educator, 10 years a Golden Hawk. My friend and colleague, Amy Madrigal, was a caring person with a great sense of humor and a passion that is hard to match. Mrs. Madrigal grew up in the Placentia Yorba Linda Unified School District as a student and an educator. She was an athlete at Esperanza High School and beyond. She ran cross country and track and went on to compete at Cal State Fullerton. She graduated with an English degree and a teaching credential, and was hired to teach at Valencia High School. She also coached her two sports and taught in the IB program there. I first met Amy 17 years ago when we started on the admin team at Valencia High School. She was the women's athletic director, and I was an assistant principal. As a former softball and girls basketball coach, I appreciated her fierce dedication to women's athletics and the success of female athletes and their teams, both inside and outside of sports. Something she continued with by helping to coordinate the Women in Industry event in the PAC each year and staunchly supporting the annual Women in Sports Conference. When I came to El Dorado about 7 years ago, I only knew a handful of people. Amy was one of them. And knowing she was there gave me a lot of confidence because I knew that I had someone I could lean on and trust with the hard work ahead. Amy was a truth teller. She had a way of listening, making sure you knew she heard you. But in the end, she would tell you what you needed to hear or what needed to be said, even when it was difficult. When I made a mistake, I could always count on her to tell me and to support me as we worked through it. That's the kind of trust we had in each other. Mrs. Madrigal will be remembered as a favorite teacher, caring coach, hardworking athletic director, unparalleled assistant principal, loving sister, daughter, aunt, and friend. But her true legacy is the role she valued above all else. Devoted mother to Mila and Oliver, and stepmother to Anthony, alongside the love of her life, her husband Rudy. They were her world, as she was to them. The last time I spent with her before the stroke took her from us was 2 nights earlier. Miss Udeshi, Miss Madrigal, and I went to dinner with our family. We met at the restaurant, and our families joined us later. As Mila and Oliver saw their mom from a distance, they sprinted to her. Big smiles and hugs filled the entrance of the building. An hour later, some random stranger complimented Amy and Rudy on how well the kids behaved through dinner. Amy's smile was never brighter than when her kids were near her. Without her, as anyone can imagine, they have a long journey ahead. But we know they will walk that journey with her memory, love, and impact, lifting them up and keeping them going. I've had the good fortune of working with some amazing people in my career, but the 7 years I've spent here at El Dorado with my friend Amy Madrigal were among the most treasured of my career. I'll miss her as a friend and a colleague, and so much more. Finally, I'll add that the love the students and staff have shown the last few days has been such a beautiful reflection of who she was. Her care for each student or staff member who needed her support may be her most lasting legacy here at El Dorado.
that one. Get on to me. Here.